good people, welcome so much to Cooking with Merryhope. Thank you very much that you've clicked onto this video. If you're new here, karibu tena sana. My channel is all about sharing with you amazing recipe using very simple ingredients which are just locally available. And to my returning subscribers, we meet again. How are you? Hope you're doing good since we last met on the last video. So today guys, we're going to be frying peanuts, njugu, groundnuts. I don't know if they're called peanuts or groundnuts, or maybe they're just synonyms. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comment section what's the difference between groundnuts and peanuts. Meanwhile, what I'm doing right now, I'm sorting out the bad ones from the good ones, especially this one that I got. It really had a lot of bad peanuts, so I'm selecting them. I'm trying to remove them. So ensure that you remove the bad ones, because if you don't remove the bad ones, they are going to be very bitter when you have fried them. So ensure that you select them very nicely. Selecting them, at least I've really tried, but hey, simenipatia kazi, because I bought the groundnuts from just a local cereal shop and I didn't select the one that is a bit cleaner, so it has really given me a lot of time, but thank God we are done. So after I have selected them nicely like this, then the next step, we are going to put them in a clean bowl. Then we are going to soak the groundnuts. On soaking the groundnuts, we are going to soak them in salty water. The reason why we are using salty water is because we only want to add flavor. If you want your peanuts to ensure that they've got the correct amount of salt, because salt, they add flavor to the peanuts. So we are going to soak them in salty water for 30 minutes. Don't use too much water, just like the amount that I'm using, 3/4 of a tumbler, it's enough. We have mixed them up nicely. We are going to allow it to soak for 30 minutes. 15 minutes before we start frying, we are going to preheat our oven. We are going to put the heat coming from both sides. Then we are going to put the temperatures at 160 degrees, and then we are going to preheat the oven at 15 minutes. Sorry, for 15 minutes. After the 30 minutes are over, we are going to transfer the soaked beans into this pan. The next step, you're going to spread them nicely on the pan and ensure that they don't lay on top of each other. Each has to be in its own space, because you want to ensure that the groundnuts, they dry completely up to the inside. That also, this is going to be a challenge, especially if you're preparing peanuts of large quantity. You cannot put all of it in the pan, so you have to put them in small amounts, and that one is going to really give you a lot of time. So the only challenge with oven on preparing a large quantity, it's really going to take a lot of time, but if it's a small quantity, just do it as per the video. The next step, we are going to put our groundnuts inside the oven, and it is at 160 degrees Celsius or 320 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. After half of our cook time, that is 10 minutes, we are going to remove the groundnuts from the oven, and then we are going to turn them as the way you can see I'm doing it from the video. If you've watched my video up to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Ensure that you like the video after you've watched the video up to the end. Don't forget to like, give it a comment also. And if you have not subscribed, kindly please ensure that you have hit the subscription button. If you have watched up to this point, it means that this is the content that you like. Please subscribe to my channel. After we have spread them nicely, we are going to put them back in the oven for the remaining 10 minutes. After the remaining 10 minutes, I removed them from the oven and my groundnuts were very much ready. If you want to know that your groundnuts are ready, they produce a very dry sound. So at this point, they're very hot, you cannot touch them. So they always produce a very dry sound, and that's, you're going to know that your groundnuts are very ready. So we are going to allow them to cool, and then they are ready to serve. Now they have cooled. If you want to know if they are ready, another thing, you can just take them and you can see that it is peeling off very nicely. That shows that your groundnuts have dried out completely. Peanuts. Is it peanuts or groundnuts? Either way. Okay, mostly groundnuts is used as a snack. So you can decide whether you want to have it with tea, whether you just need to munch it plain. It's still okay. Mostly it is used as a snack. Thank you so much for watching my video up to this point. I really appreciate it. And one more time again, please ensure that you like the video. You can also give it a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate one more time, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.